Good morning, everybody. So last night we made the drive down from the North Rim past Flagstaff again, and then South Rim past Flagstaff again, and then down into Sedona. There was some real bad construction getting into Sedona, and that kind of sucked.
That sucked.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate where it was too, because it was a cool, like,
there were switchbacks, and it was coming down a mountain. It would have been really pretty, except for the fact that we sat in construction for like a half hour. That part was less pretty.
We made it.
But we made it. And so we got here, we got settled into our Airbnb. We had a minor problem with the Airbnb, but we're still working on that. And then we got up bright and early this morning. It is big 8:30. Somebody's actually up and about, which is unusual.
Yeah.
And then what is the plan for today?
We're gonna go to Tuzigoot.
All right.
Which is such a fun word to say. And then it's a national monument. And then we're gonna check out Montezuma's Castle, which I'm really excited about, because when my family and I came here when I was a teenager, it was one of my favorite things, most memorable things here, which is why we came back, because I wanted Jeremy to see it.
I'm looking forward to it.
And then we're going to check out a local shopping mall. It's not, I guess it's not really a mall, but
I don't know, it's some sort of shopping center with potentially local stuff.
Yeah.
Locally made and locally sourced type stuff. We'll see.
So we're going to check that out and see what we can find. So we made it to Tuzigoot, which is Apache for crooked water, due to the river stream that runs down below in the valley. And this was home to about 50 people for 100 years. So I can't wait to go check it out. We're here in Tuzigoot, which is the remaining settlement of the Sinagua tribe or people, and they settled in this valley because it actually had water. They got their name Sinagua from the Spanish, meaning sin, without, and agua, water, but then they settled down here where there is water. And this cool structure behind us is a replication of what was here when they settled. It had about 87 rooms and was 2 stories, but interestingly you entered through the roof through ladders, which was kind of surprising to us. There were very few actual entry doors, and this was built between 1000 and 1400 AD, which is amazing to think it's that old.
Alright, so that was Tuzigoot. That was pretty interesting. Like Lisa said, it was constructed so long ago, and it's so neat that you can walk around on all of the stuff and you can actually go inside the building. That was pretty neat. It's a fairly small site, so it didn't take us long to see it, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. It's pretty cool. So we're going to pack it up here, and now we're heading to Montezuma's Castle. So we'll see what that has to offer. Alright, so we made it over to Montezuma Castle from Tuzigoot. Apparently they are related culturally. They're from the same people. I think it's the Sinagua?
Sinagua.
The Sinagua people. But this one is more pronounced. It's like from what I can tell in the pictures, it looks like it's like a building that's been carved into, or at least a housing structure that's been carved into the cliff. So we're gonna go check that out.
So this is Castle A in Montezuma's Castle. There's like 4 structures that existed at the time, and this particular castle housed about 50 people, and they would come down using ladders in the grassland below where there was water, and they decided to use the flat land for farming and hunting rather than using up the space to build a home. And this castle protected them from the heat and kept them warm in the winter, which was pretty smart.
Alright, so I'm not even going to try to name this place. I'll just put it up on the screen. We were on our way back from Montezuma's Castle and decided to stop here at these shops. It looks pretty cool. We're just going to go in and have a look and maybe find some lunch. I don't know. But there are all kinds of interesting looking shops, very artistic looking. But we're going to go check it out.
So we're doing a thing today, and we're going to take a peek Jeep tour. Jane recommended this the other day, or said she had gone on one. So we decided to look it up, and we're taking the adventure. So we're going to do the Broken Arrow tour, which is fairly rugged, and these specially designed Jeeps that are pink. So we're looking forward to it. A little nervous. We're going to see what happens.
Yes. After a little later here on the right, it's Tlaquepaque, modeled after a place outside of Broadway. Beautiful shops and galleries, brewery, little French restaurant. Got good warriors and services. Seattle. I love it. Outside of up there, like all them mountains. Yep. Possum, skunk, bobcat, badger, mountain goat up there, pronghorn antelope, snakes, tarantulas, scorpions. Guys got it all, just rare to see, but on a hike you might see something quieter. Actually, I was going to get my key for the Jeep. Just had a guy yesterday, I forgot about it. I know it's expensive, but he, a florist, dude. They get it out of California, really expensive, beautiful, because that wood. A little grain of sand, cut it in half, looks like an apple. Fine coating of red, white sand on the inside. Sahara Desert was a jungle 10,000 years ago. So we're talking about all the climate change. Like, well, if you paid attention in class, they told you all about it, guys. Told about dinosaurs. Now, the party's about walk in, check it out, and cruise, but you know, spend some time. You know, enjoy it. But yeah, still going down there.
Yeah.
That road, it's not really bad. It's kind of cool. And I've seen them on the side, I've seen them on the roof, guys. They'll go up it. One of the new Jeeps I did.